السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
You're welcome يا شباب. How are you?
We are fine, thank you.
الحمد لله that you are fine. You're welcome back to our course sessions. Muhammad Hazim, I think last time I asked you to search for moon's numbers in nature. Muhammad? Muhammad Hazim is here. Muhammad, السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
I ask you, did you find any information about moons in the solar system? Ryan, have you found any information about the moons? Ryan is here.
No.
You're welcome, Ryan. I welcome you very much. Thank you, Ryan. I think last time we asked Muhammad Hazim to find information about moons in the solar system. Have you found any, Muhammad?
No, mister.
You didn't search.
I am sorry, yes, I find the information.
You found some information?
Yes.
Good. That's good to share with us today. I'd like you to share it with us, inshallah. I just open board to use the board with you. Bismillah. Where is open board system? Okay, Muhammad, I give you 2 minutes now to tell us about what did you find. Muhammad Hazim, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, go on, button. Go on, Muhammad, tell us about what did you find, some information about moons.
Sun
Yes.
is very hot and big-ended. Mercury,
Moons.
all of iron.
Moons, Muhammad, moons.
I find from the solar system.
Okay, you can tell us, no problem. We are hearing you. We are listening to you.
Mercury is a ball of iron, no moons. It's closest planet to the sun. A lot for
Yes.
years, our planet have a moon second for the sun. Venus is the brightest, hottest, the same size if no water. Mars, red planet, rocky, gas giant, biggest moon. Jupiter, largest planet.
Yes.
Uranus,
Yeah.
very cold planet. Ice ring.
It is not Uranus. Uranus in Arabic, but in English it's called Uranus.
Uranus.
Okay.
Uranus, very cold planet. Ice ring is made of dust.
Good.
Neptune, ice giant, farthest from sun many. Saturn, gas giant.
Good.
Storm ring is made of ice.
Yes. يعني it's golden gases, it's freezed gases which is iced. That's good information about some planets in the solar system. Thank you very much, Muhammad. Anyone else can tell us another information about planets in the solar system? Okay, today we speak about moons, stars, galaxy. Let's start with moons. Definition. What is moon? Moon is not a planet. Moon is not a star. But moon is follower to the planet. So it rotates around the planet in oval orbit. Oval orbit, sorry. What's the meaning of orbit? Orbit means the path of the moon around the planet. If this is the planet and this is the moon, for example, Earth, this is called orbit. And because it is typical to the egg size, we call it oval, like ova. Ova in Latin English is the meaning of egg. Okay? So oval orbit is the path of the moon around the planet. Moon is not hot. Moon is not cold. Moon is not water. Moon is not light. Moon is dark body. Moon is cold body. Moon is the source of reflection of light to the planets in the night. How? Look at this. If this is the sun and it has light rays in daytime, يبقى دي كده light rays in daytime. طيب in night time
There is no share screen.
you don't see? Okay, just wait a second. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Aisha. Your most concentrated student in our session. Thanks very much. Thanks a lot. Okay, I was drawing sun and sun rays in the daytime. Let's see the last screen, which is the previous one. I was speaking about the moons, definition, nature, source, number, effect. I said the orbit of the moon around the sun, around the planet, is oval, like ova, which is egg. And now I'm talking to you about the source of light on the moon surface. Source of light on the moon surface. This is the sun, which is a star, and it emits heat and light. It is the source of heat and light. This light falls on the surface of the planet, but this is in the daytime. In night time, what makes the Earth's surface lighted? What lights the Earth of the surface of the Earth? What makes the desert is not dark in the night? This is called the moon. So moon takes the rays of the of the sun surface, then it works as a mirror. Why as a mirror? Because it reflects the sunlight to the planet, which is Earth, for example. Let's see here the Earth. It reflects this light to the surface of the planet. So it is not source of light itself, but it reflects the sunlight to the surface of the earth. Okay, so now we can't say moon is shiny body. We can't say moon is self-shining body, but moon is dark body and it reflects the sunlight. You can find this information is strange, but I'd like you to understand this example with me. If this is mirror, this body is called a mirror surface, and this is a torch which produces light rays. ماشي. What happens to this side of the mirror? You can see it shiny or not shiny? You can see it shiny. Why? Because it reflects the sunlight. Reflects the sunlight, or the torch light, or the light rays. The same rule is the moon. The same happens with the moon. Okay, so now the moon is not shiny. The moon is just reflector surface of the sun rays. طيب, Mr. What's about the number of moons? Is it suitable? Oh, sorry, is it equal in each planet? I mean, is the moon? We have only one moon in the Earth's surface, but Mars has two. Jupiter has more than 60. Also, Uranus and Saturn has too much moons, more than 60. Because of this, they have light ring around them. They affect on the surface of the planets. Look, how can we find the information about the moon numbers in the planets of the solar system? We can go to the Google search to find this information. I'd like now you to know how can we find any information we need to know. طيب, there are Wikipedia, Wikipedia site, or you can just type it in Google, number of moons, in the solar system. Look, which one is most modern, which one is most adapted? This one is updated information, because 2020 more than 2090, so we go to this one. Look, this is a picture of moon, and this is all results of the search. But if you like to find only images, you go to this one. News, go to this one. Videos, go to this one. More, go to this one. So we now go to this article about number of moons in the solar system. It says, and there are more than 200 moons in the solar system. 200 moons. If you add all of them together, you find them more than 200 moons in the solar system. Type. This is the number. I said also orbit of the planets. They rotate around the planets. We also here can find some images about moons. You see this one. These are moons of the planet which is called Saturn. You see, all of these are moons of Saturn. You see them? Hello everyone, you can hear me? Anyone hears me? You listen?
Yes.
Good. This ring of moons around Saturn. This is one picture. Another picture in your school book I think you have seen, which is the number of the moons around each planet. You see this one? We can download and we maximize this picture to find the information inside this table. I think if I download them, it's easy to see very well. Also, you can find the lighted rings of the moons around Saturn here. All of these pictures of moons in the solar system. I'd like you now to go to the videos or news. How many moons and what does NASA said about this topic? NASA is agency of studying space. Look at this title, look at this video to understand more about it. All of these are information about moons in the solar system. Look at this video. I think the sound is unmuted. I just unmute it.
For example, Ganymede is the largest known moon in our solar.
Some of you can say, Mister, in school book they are 64 only. Yes, because the school book is old one. I think it was written before 2006 or after 2006, but now we are in 2021. So the information is updated day by day, you know. Understand?
Solar system. You can actually see it from Earth with just a pair of binoculars. Jupiter.
Yes, NASA Space Place is the website of NASA, you know, how to study space by the help of NASA agency. We just back to the Google search to complete how can we study moons with Google. I'd like today to concentrate with you how to search about the information you want to find out, because I asked some of you to find out about moons and they didn't. I'd like today Rayyan, Muhammad Hazim, who's else here, Aisha, Hannah, all of you, how can we find information about moons with Google? You see, this is also news. We can go to the news or watch another video about moons. You see, this is the surface of these celestial bodies, which is called the moon in the solar system. Oh, these are the two moons of Mars. Deimos and Phoebus. You see they are very close. Uranus moons are named after these scholars. Two scholars are studying the moons of Uranus. Shakespeare from the works of the William Shakespeare and Alexander Pope. They have written about the moons of Uranus. Good. Let's go back to the news about moons also, and we can find more here, more tools. Let's see the latest news about the moons with NASA. All of these are news about the moons in the solar system. But look at this one because it's the surface of the moon picture. You see? You think it has seas, oceans, mountains, rocks. It is a piece of the Earth planet. It's a piece of the Earth planet. So it's naturally can find rocks, you can find ups and downs, but you don't find water because there is no water in the space on the moon surface. طيب, what's the benefit of moons? Is there any benefit of moons to the planets? I mean, if the moon is dark, if the moon is rock, what's the benefit of moon? How can we get benefit from the moon? Look, gravity on the moon is less than gravity of the Earth. Right? How? I mean, if your weight of your body on the Earth's surface is 60 Newton, so your weight on the surface of the moon is 10 Newton. Why? Because the gravity of the moon is smaller than the gravity of the Earth. Why? Because the mass of the moon is smaller than the mass of the Earth. mass يعني الكتلة يا شباب، انتوا عارفين طبعا. of the moon is smaller than maybe 1/6 smaller than the mass of the Earth. So gravity on the moon is smaller than gravity on the Earth. So if you are going to the moon, your weight changes on the surface of the moon from 60 Newton to 10 Newton. You divide it over 6. You understand this? Let me discuss it with you. Rayyan. Hello Rayyan.
نعم.
How are you?
I am fine.
If you have a body and this body on the Earth's surface weight is 6 Newton. What is the weight of this body on the moon surface? It is on the Earth 6. On the moon. On the Earth it is 6. طب on the moon how much? 6 over كم? Over 6. So this body on the moon surface is 1 Newton. Rayyan, you see how did I calculate it? Have you seen how did I find it?
Yes.
Good, thank you Rayyan. Let me ask Aisha, is there any difference between gravity on the moon and the gravity on the Earth? Aisha is here.
Yes.
What's the difference between gravity of the moon and the gravity of the Earth? Which one is bigger and which one is smaller?
Earth is the bigger and the moon is the smallest.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me ask Muhammad Hazim, what is the reason for this? What makes the gravity of the moon is smaller than the gravity of the Earth? Muhammad Hazim.
Yes, Mr.
What makes the gravity on the moon is smaller than the gravity on the Earth? What is the reason? Why the Earth attracts the bodies more than the moon? What is the reason for this? What makes it different? You understand the word mass that I said? I said mass.
Yes.
What does it mean, mass? What does it mean, Muhammad?
I can't understand.
Mass is a word. I'd like you to tell me the meaning of mass in Arabic. Okay, I tell you now.
رياضة.
No, math is not mass. There is a difference. Huh? Math, yes, is a subject to study in the school, but mass is kutla in Arabic, and in size means is the amount of matter in an object. This one is studying subject. It is not our topic. No, I'm not asking you about this. I'm asking you about this one. Okay, I tell you by picture now to understand it easily. This is the mass of the Earth. You understand? Easy? Hello?
Yes.
And this is the mass of the moon. Which one is bigger, Muhammad?
Earth.
Earth. Earth is bigger than the moon. So the gravity of the Earth is bigger than the gravity of the moon. What is the meaning of gravity? You understand the gravity? You don't understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me one example for this? What makes your body is attracted to the Earth's surface?
Because the graph
Yes, you're excellent. Because the gravity. So now I'm telling you about the gravity of the Earth is 6 times Huh? The gravity of the moon. So the gravity of the moon is smaller or bigger? Hello? Muhammad, continue with me. The gravity of the moon is smaller than or bigger than the gravity of the earth?
Gravity of the earth.
Is bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
Yeah, thank you very much. And you know the reason for this?
Yes.
Good. Now I can tell you a joke. If you have a fatty person and you have a skinny person, you understand the meaning of this?
No.
Okay, I'm telling you by picture. I'd like to joke with you, to laugh with you, because I think you are silent now, you are serious. I don't like you to be serious in this day. You see this one? This man? Huh?
Yes.
Is this you, Muhammad, or Rayyan? Okay, and this one is Rayyan. You see Rayyan?
Yes.
No, you don't see Rayyan. Rayyan is very good student. Which one is fatty? This one is fat.
Muhammad.
This one is skinny. Huh?
Yes.
طيب. Which one has more attraction to you?
Ryan.
I mean if you have a fatty person and a skinny person, which one you like more?
Ryan.
You like Rayyan, which is skinny? You know the meaning of skinny?
Yes.
Huh?
Thin.
Yeah, thin person. That's good. I mean, the Earth has big size, so it has bigger gravity. The Moon has small size, so it has smaller gravity. ماشي؟ This one is bigger, it should be smaller. Small size. يبقى ده مون وده ايه؟ Earth. يبقى ده high gravity. صح كده؟
Yes.
low gravity. يعني ايه بقى low gravity؟ What's the meaning of this?
جاذبية أقل.
smaller gravity. That's good. طيب. I'm telling Hannah now. Hannah, you can see, you can listen to me, Hannah. Hannah.
Yes.
Hannah.
Yes.
If your mass on the Earth's surface is 40 kilograms, how much your mass on the Moon surface? I'm hearing you hardly. Can you speak up, please?
40 divided 6.
6? 40 divided 6? You see this?
Yes.
No, it is not me.
Wait, Muhammad. I'm talking to Hannah. Hannah, we divide it over 6 in weight only, not in mass. Mass does not change. If your mass on the Earth's surface is 40, also it is the same on the Moon surface 40 also. So the one which it changes is the weight, not the mass. You see this one? In kilograms, not in Newton. Huh? So this one does not change. The mass does not change from place to another. It's stable. It's a constant value. Constant value يعني قيمة ثابتة. Stable. I'm going now to ask. I'd like to ask Aisha. عائشة, do you have a scale in your house? You have a scale? عندكم ميزان في البيت؟
No.
ما عندكوش ميزان؟ ما بتوزنوا الشنط بإيه طيب؟ Okay, in the pharmacy, if you're visiting the pharmacy, you can find this balance. تلاقي الميزان ده كده محطوط على الأرض, صح؟ وأنت بتقف عليه برجليك هنا.
Yes.
وبتوزن نفسك. وبتوزن نفسك. طب لو الميزان دوت, if this balance says that you have 50, not 15, 15 kilograms. Is this mass or weight of your body? Is this the mass of your body or the weight of your body? I mean now you measure your mass or your weight. انت بتقيسي كتلتك ولا وزنك؟ يلا بسرعة, فاضل دقيقة والحصة هتخلص. I think you measure your mass of your body, not weight. Think about this and I see you inshallah next time. Thank you very much for today. Keep doing and try to check the lecture on the YouTube channel that I sent you the link on the Telegram group. YouTube channel, you'll find the recording of this session inshallah. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Mister, you can send it in the chat.
Yeah, the link of the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Okay, I will. Thank you. Just wait. This one.
There's 1 minute in the meeting.
Inshallah, you will find it now. Now, where is chat box? This one.